So this guy is a friggin' genius. And I don't even think he knows it. So if you're in the fitness community, or even if you're just on like YouTube or TikTok, you've probably seen this frigging jack cunt pop up on your feed. For me anyway, it feels like out of nowhere, he has just grown this massive cult following. And I've been checking out more of his stuff, and he has a complete genius marketing strategy. And like I said, I don't even think he knows it, and I think definitely his followers don't know it. So what I'm gonna do today is dissect the strategy and show you how you can use it for your own business as well. So in every great marketing campaign, it starts with a hook, and that's what his social media is. Whether it's him just vlogging his daily life or posting fitness content, it is essentially his way of marketing himself. So this whole social media game he's playing with is a marketing campaign. And it all starts with a massive hook. Because look at the fucking guy. He's jacked as fuck. He's huge and he's only young. Isn't he like 21 or something like that? So in a second, I'm going to be talking about why his content is good as well. But let's just get it straight from the beginning. There's no way that this guy grows the following that he has if he isn't some juiced up roid head. Because his insane physique is the hook. When you come across his content for the first time, the only reason why you stop and watch his videos is because he looks fucking jacked. And what's interesting is that type of physique will actually attract two types of people. It will attract the first group of people, which is like, oh, fucking hell, that's cool. But it will also attract another group of people on the other side who will see him for the first time in the feed, and they will stop and they will think, oh, look, another roided up dickhead. And they will actually stop and watch his content expecting to hate it. But this is why his marketing strategy is genius. But the fact that his content is quite different is another reason why this strategy works so well, which I'll talk about in a second. Now, obviously for his content to actually retain viewers, it needs to be somewhat valuable. And he does give value. So if you scroll on his feed, he talks you through his workouts. He talks you through why he's working out in that way. I think I watched like a grocery haul video the other day. I think it was this one. And he was cutting, I think, at this point. And he was basically talking you through his food choices and why he picks certain foods and how he's able to save on different carbs and calories by choosing alternatives. And he also talks about the value and the cost of things and dieting in a cost-efficient way as well. So if you watch the videos, the value is definitely there in terms of education. But I'll be honest, this is probably the least important part of his strategy, because there are a ton of people on YouTube and TikTok and social media who provide valuable content. Valuable content isn't enough. Which brings me on to the next point, is that Sam is extremely relatable, especially when you compare him to the rest of his competitors. So for example, I think this guy is still a college student, so it's not as if like he's living this massive luxurious lifestyle. You can see from his videos that it looks like anyway that he drives a pretty modest car. He wears like extra baggy clothes. It's not like your regular Gymshark athlete where he looks like he's bought a top 2 sizes too small and he's gonna burst out of it any fucking second. Like honestly, if you watch his videos, he kind of seems like he doesn't give a shit about his appearance or what people think of him. Now, whether he does or not, that's a different matter because he's obviously actively looking to grow a following. So he does obviously care a little bit about people, but you wouldn't tell it from the way he dresses, for example, or the things that he owns. And you can even like see in this video here, like his setup is pretty fucking basic. I think in a second, as he goes through this video, like the lights go off and it gets really fucking dark in his car and he's like continuing to film even though you can't see his face. And again, if you compare that to your everyday Instagram influencer, they've got like perfect lighting, the perfect camera setup, the perfect audio. They've got like a very nice luxurious car. They're getting the perfect shot. They've got a videographer with them. And the fact that he shows that he isn't perfect in terms of his setup is what is going to attract so much more people to him. And also in his videos as well, he doesn't act like he knows it all. I can't find the actual clip that I was watching the other day, but he was basically explaining his way of training in a certain way. But he just openly said to the camera, like, I don't even know if that's fucking true. I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't even know if that's scientifically true. It just works for me and I'm going to continue doing it. So even just like humble stuff like that is going to attract a lot of people to him when we live in a world of people trying to act online as if they know fucking everything. And then also the final point as well is that he has a lot of differentiation. So this is actually extremely correlated or related to the third point as well, where again, in a world where people are posting, 30-second TikToks trying to get people's attention, where you have these fitness influencers, say like a Mike Thurston, who is like showing this fucking incredible life in a 5 to 10 minute vlog where he's like in one country 1 minute, then he's going fucking partying the next, and he's surrounded by beautiful women the night after, and he just looks like this big, massive, unrealistic fairy tale. Sam thinks, you know what, fuck that. I can't try and replicate that because I am a university student. So I'm just gonna fucking film 54-minute vlogs where he's just showing him training and eating. So this long style, unedited vlog content goes against what most of the other popular people are doing. But again, going back to my original point, you could try and do this. I could try and fucking do this today and I'll start posting long form vlogs. But my shit ain't gonna go viral because I don't have the hook that he does. I'm not fucking roided up and jacked in this fucking absolute unit with his top off. So the only reason being different and being humble and being modest and relatable works is because he has a huge hook in the beginning, and then obviously his content does actually add value. If he didn't know what he was talking about and he was a fucking idiot, then obviously people wouldn't watch his videos. So if you want to replicate his strategy, you have to have these 4 things in place. You can't just say that you're going to be different as well and start posting long form vlogs, because it's not going to work unless you have the other pieces in place. So thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel and I'll see you on the next one.